Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Still the Globe. So, my darling, on today's video, we are going to be finding everything up about your new acquired home, okay? Are you looking to move home? Are you looking for somewhere that you can feel safe, feel comfortable, and feel like it's your own sort of paradise for you to indulge in, for you to actually, feel safe and welcomed? Then you have come to the right place, my love. So just a little quick rundown in how this reading is going to work. So I do have 7 different subject headings in regards to how you can acquire this new home for yourself. So starting off, we have what type of environment would you desire to live in? How does the new home feel when you enter it and relax? What qualities can you bring into your new home? Any special things you'll be connected to in your new home? How can you help acquire getting this new home? We have anything for you to let go of during this process. So, my love, we have those 6 options for you to go through in regards to the reading. Now, all you simply have to do is pick an option here that is right in front of you. So, my love, if you had already seen the thumbnail, you would have seen the options for you to choose from. But if not, this is just a little reminder. So we have pile number 1 represented by the dove. We have pile number 2 represented by a person. And then we have pile number 3 represented by the keys. So all you have to do is connect with your intuition. Okay, pick a pile, either 1, 2, or 3. Or if you're feeling spontaneous, you can pick all of them. But initially, I would like and prefer you to pick a pile that is really calling out to you. Really open yourself up with this reading. For example, with the dove, you could connect with this as flying higher, flying, looking at things from a higher perspective, or sense of peace, a sense of serenity, or something friendly, something that wants to be nurtured. Or you can look at pile 2 as somebody who can be represented by your future landlord, or represented by yourself, or represented by somebody that means a lot to you. Or perhaps you could pick pile number 3 represented by the keys, which could represent you actually getting keys to your new home, or it could be keys to something that's really important to you, or it could be a key message, vital important information that you want to keep close to you. The list is endless. So pick a pile that is really calling out towards you. And once you have done that, scroll down to the description box where you'll be met with a timestamp linked to each individual pile, and just give that a double tap, and then you will be fast forwarded towards the section in the video that you have clicked on. So with that being said, if you haven't subscribed, I do advise you to hit that subscribe button, because I will be having more videos for you to help enlighten your energy, to help you see exactly where you may be currently at right now. So my love, pick your pile and I will meet you in your chosen pile selection. Okay, so pile number 1. So let's start off with the first section. So what type of environment would you desire to live in? So first of all, we have the cards, the Knight of Cups. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. And we have surrender the idea you can fix someone. So it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try and fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So my love, what I can see here for the type of environment, you want to be around people who are going to show you lots of love, show you lots of empathy, and really be down to earth. You want to be around people who are quite charismatic. Perhaps your neighbors are quite interesting, they may be funny, they may be very caring. You know, these are the type of loyal people who have your back, the type of people who want to see you succeed, want to see you be happy, and they want to see, you know, you create beautiful things in your lifestyle. Because with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups, cups is a suit that talks about your emotional fulfillment. It talks about, you know, what you have laying within, how you can feel your way into situations. And the Ace of Cups, it talks about a new beginning. So this looks like your environment is going to be one where it starts off fresh, it's revitalizing, it's pure energy. You know, you feel recharged whenever you're in your new environment. Like, you get to meet people who are just like you, because we have the soulmate and karmic meeting. These are the type of people that you can learn from and you can build bonds with, and people who they have this boost for life themselves. Okay, these are the type of people that you want to surround yourself with, because they always have this energy that keeps you uplifted. Okay, they're not the type of people that you want to complain about, or the type of people that you think, oh, you know, I wish they would change or be a little bit different. The main focus here for you is the majority of people that will be in your environment are going to be people who are friendly, people who are nurturing, and people who do have this understanding to your own energy. Okay, these people will get to you and they'll connect with your heart space within an instant. Okay, these people are going to be nurturing your soul. So let's have a look at the next one. So next up we have, how does the new home feel when you enter it and relax? Okay, so we have the Tower with breakdown and shock. Okay, you can see here there's a lot of power here within this building. Okay, the fire, something very strong. Okay, something very strong here. We have the Ace of Pentacles with wisdom and wealth, comfort as well. We have surrender to prayer. So give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. And we have surrender to wonder and awe. So open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So I can see here, when you enter your new home, first and foremost, you're going to be very shocked, okay? Because I'm sensing this is a home that's going to bring you a lot of security, okay? You're going to be so shocked, like, wow, I actually prayed for this. This is something that I've been meaning to have, because you've been visualizing for a long time the type of home that you would like to reside in. And this is something that's going to be provided with a lot of, let's say, luxurious items, because the Ace of Pentacles, it talks about, you know, having the material things that you have desired, or having accumulated the material things that you've desired and being able to put them in a home that's going to be clean, it's going to be nurturing, it's going to be feeling as though there's fresh energy. So your home is going to enable you to be able to work in it first and foremost. Okay, if you're somebody that works from home, you're definitely somebody that's going to feel a lot of peace in your home, and you're going to feel as though there's always something new. You're going to play something new in your home at all times, because it's going to make you feel like, for example, it's a show home, or for example, when you're watching like people move into new homes, perhaps on YouTube, You know, there's always this sense of, oh, look at this item, you know, it feels so sensual, it feels so tender, it feels so relaxing, it feels so mesmerizing. That's the type of energy I get for you, for your new home. There's this sense of shock, like every time you walk into it, it just feels new, it feels fresh all the time. Perhaps you're going to keep your space clean, okay, more organized. Everything is going to fall into place. I'm sensing as well your garden may be your place of serenity. You may have a prayer room in there as well, but initially when you enter it, it just feels like peace. It feels like haven. It feels like you're gonna have a clear mind, you're gonna have the ability to think, and you're gonna feel as though, you know, it just feels fresh and new. Even after a year after you've moved in, it still feels fresh and new. It's still got that hopeful energy within it. So that's how your new home is going to feel when you enter it. Okay, so next up we have, what qualities can you bring into your new home? So we have the 5 of Wands, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have surrender your belief in scarcity. So the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So this is saying that you are going to be entering your new home feeling as though you are on top of the world, okay? There's this sense that you may have been or may currently be in the energy where there's a lot of competition around you, there's a lot of challenges around you, and you're always striving to be the best that you can be. Even though you know in your future, you know, you're gonna have this sense of security, like you always have this future focus towards you know, settling down and having your prized possessions, having, you know, the comfort of your home, being able to relax, having enough wealth for you to perhaps retire, or for you to literally just sit comfy and not have to worry about things when it comes to your home renovations, your home improvement. You know, when it comes to bills and all these other excess of things, you will be able to provide for yourself because there is no more lackful thinking in regards to, you know, what you can be, do, or have, but there is this thinking of letting go of having to fight for things or having to feel as though you're not going to be provided with enough. You're going to have all the tools necessary to be able to live the life of your dreams, okay? You're going to be kept warm, you're going to be kept feeling alive. There's a sense of perhaps you may be following your passions, okay? That's going to inherit this sense of wealth within you, okay? So the qualities that you're going to have is being able to see any sort of challenges that come within the home and transmute that into a sense of luxury, a sense of peace, okay? And not allowing yourself to think of lack anymore, not allowing yourself to believe you can't have these things, but allowing yourself to see that you can have everything that you desire, because you're no longer going to be in this energy of having to strive for things, but having this energy of knowing that it's already yours and you already have evidence of this to back your statement. Okay, so next up we have any special things you will be connected to in your new home, so your place of comfort. So we have the 4 of Wands, we have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have surrender to success. So you're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So I can see here, first and foremost, there is going to be someone that you are going to cherish in a connection or relationship. There's somebody that you're going to be very close with, you know, fulfilling your bonds, deepening bonds, you know, really feeling at home with them, sharing this sense of connectivity that's going to make you both feel good. This is a relationship that perhaps you've always dreamed of having or dreamed of developing, and wanting to see the light within the connection. That is what's coming forth for you. So you and your significant other will be very connected to each other. I'm also seeing here we have a garden. Okay, this is like the garden in the background, and they're in the garden as well, so you'll be definitely connected to sitting outside in your garden, relaxing. Perhaps you may be taking in the sun, taking in the moon, taking in the skylight, you know, taking in the fresh air, feeling the breeze on your skin, feeling relaxed, feeling rejuvenated, feeling at peace, feeling at one. Okay, this, perhaps you may not have any neighbors close to you. This could be a semi-detached, oh no, this could be a detached property, or perhaps this could be a property but you don't have neighbors overlooking into your garden. This could be something that just feels like it's just for you. You'll also feel very connected to perhaps eating and drinking in your garden as well. Perhaps there may be a lot of barbecuing, but there's a sense of being connected to cooking outdoors. Okay, it's gonna be a new hobby for you. I'm sensing as well the type of cutlery that you have is going to inspire you as well. It's going to inspire you to eat more, because when you put food on a plate, okay, especially a plate that you can connect with, it's gonna invite you to want to use the plate more again. Okay, when you see a plate that looks interesting, or you know, the cutlery looks interesting, when you're eating food, it's gonna give you new sorts of sensations that's gonna uplift your mood and uplift your vibe, especially. Okay, perhaps you may have a special tree in your garden that calls out to you. Perhaps you may be growing fruits and vegetables as well in your garden. I'm also sensing as well the type of doors you have in your home. You're going to feel as though they're unique and that they're actually different. The type of tables and chairs that you have as well, you're going to be very connected to. And again, yes, we can see even in this image, it looks like there's a garden or it's like a park. So again, your garden is going to be your safe place, your special haven, and you're going to feel really connected and comfortable within it. Okay, so next up we have, how can you help get this new home? Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have surrender to inner peace. So cultivate inner peace on a daily basis and quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So this is saying that you, in order to help inquire and get this new home, it's about you really focusing and making sure that your emotions are in balance. Okay, don't allow yourself to get thrown off when, you know, for example, if opportunities present themselves to you and you don't get that one, it's okay, just let it go. Okay, because perhaps there may be something that is more in alignment for yourself. It doesn't mean that it's hard to get this new home, it doesn't mean that it's a struggle, it just simply means that that home wasn't ready for you, my love, and there is one that out there that is actually much more better. Because even though sometimes you may think we want that home, when we actually get in it, it may not actually be the one that we actually want or desire. So there's no point in rushing, but there is so much more point in actually allowing ourselves to enjoy the journey and allowing ourselves to find peace in knowing that we're going to get that sense of security anyway. Okay, it's about you knowing that you can focus on what you are wanting. Okay, continue to nurture the type of house you want to be in, the type of environment you want to be in, and so forth, and know that it will come. Okay, it's about you focusing. Remember to visualize. Maybe perhaps do some meditation where you can quiet your mind and actually focus on the detail in the home that you're wanting. Okay, again, you can use this reading as a step up to how you can create this new home for yourself. Okay, so what's in the new home for you? What type of items are in this home? What type of build is it? You know, what's the interior like? How does it feel when you enter it? These are the type of things that you need to focus and plan. Perhaps write a list in regards to how you want your new home to be. Continue to nurture it and don't let go of it, but know that it will come when the time is right. Okay, don't let go of your dreams. Don't allow yourself to fall back in regards to thinking like it's not going to come to pass, but nurture it knowing that it will happen. Just like you nurture a newborn baby, as this lady is doing, that's how you'll nurture your new home when it is to come. Okay, don't allow yourself to fall short. And you know, as well, you can take a risk. Perhaps you may find a home that's different to one that you usually are liking. So, you know, open yourself up to different ideas when it comes to this new home, and don't give up. Remain in a peaceful mindset, in a peaceful attitude, and it will come towards you. Okay, so lastly, we have anything for you to let go of during this process. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have surrender to your soul's path. So your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So this is saying that you have all the tools necessary for you to continue and to move forward, okay? Even if there's missing information, like, always approach it with an attitude of knowing that you will fill in the missing gaps, okay? Because this says here, you know, there's a lesson in every moment. So whatever you don't know right now, it's okay. You're not meant to know everything right at this moment, okay? We will never know everything right in the moment. There's always more things for us to learn. There's always more different perspectives to perceive. There's a lot of contrast, okay? But right now, what's going to work for you is following whatever feels good for you, okay? Have the confidence in knowing, okay, that you'll get what you want. Use your intellect, use your wisdom. You're very smart, okay? Do not doubt yourself. You have the confidence within to get this place that you need, okay? Always trust yourself. And if people come into your life in regards to your new home and they teach you something, you know, accept that and just move on, okay? Or enlighten that person. Whatever it is, do not give up. Use your confidence, but not in a way that comes from ego and a place of passive aggression, but from a place of actually knowing yourself, okay? Knowing what you want, knowing your value, and knowing that you can still succeed when it comes to your property search, okay? It's all about trial and error. And whatever doesn't work for you, let it go and just try a new approach, okay? Don't force it, but come from a place of being excited, you know, being inspired, and allowing yourself to see what may be missing and fill in those gaps, and use the knowledge that you acquire along the way to get this new home, okay? Because we can always learn more things, but it's about how we transmute what we've learned in order for us to bring it closer, okay? So pile number one, I really do hope that this reading helped you in some sort of way. Please do let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll be sure to see you again in one of my next readings. So please do take care for now. Bye. Okay, so pile number two, welcome to your reading. So to start off with, we have what type of environment would you desire to live in? So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, and we have surrender to silence. So in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So what I can see here for you, pile number two, your environment has to be one where perhaps it could be one where you are somebody who's very busy, or perhaps you could be working in the city, or your job has a lot of responsibility. There's something tied to your environment that relates to your career, and you would like to be around people who know how to equally give. What I'm also seeing as well, you know, the type of environment you want to be in where people can equally give and exchange like ideas between each other, or exchange like trading skills or exchange like business ideas, or perhaps there's something about exchanging energy that's beneficial for one another, because we have exchange and we have success. So of course this is looking like it's something to do with business, something to do with the type of energy that people are in as well. Like, you want to be around people who are successful, people who they take pride in their own well-being, and they take pride in, you know, what they actually invest themselves in. So perhaps there's this sense of you being in the environment where it feels like a new level for you, it feels like an upgrade for you, and there's not like a lot of background noise, there's not like a lot of distractions around you, but it feels like it's an environment where it's very peaceful, it's very serene. Perhaps there could be a lot of greenery or a lot of parks around you, or perhaps you could be in a closed off neighborhood, a private gated community, or you could be in a home that doesn't hear any noise. You know, you don't hear the people upstairs or below you, or you don't hear like building work or construction work. You know, you've got your environment and it's just peaceful, it's just naturally peaceful. Like, you can wake up and hear the birds just chirping, and they're just chirping. Okay, there's a sense of, you know, you're not hearing like kids screaming, shouting, like people arguing on the streets. There's none of that, but there's more of people that are focused and they're dedicated towards their own sense of well-being, their own sense of happiness, and they want to be in environments where it just feels nice, peaceful and relaxing and rejuvenating as well. Okay, so next up we have, how does the new home feel when you enter it and relax? So we have the Ten of Cups with contentment and family. We've got the Death card here with endings and transformations. And we have surrender, negative thinking. So you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So when you enter your new home, first and foremost, this is your family home. Okay, this is the home full of love, full of joy, full of happiness, you know, really sharing great memories, everlasting memories that make you feel good. Okay, there's no doubts here. And with the Death card with endings and transformation, this is just saying that if there was to be any sort of arguments, you know, discontent, uneasiness, those things would quickly leave. Okay, because your main focus here is to have a happy home. You will not allow things to disrupt your peace, things to disrupt your energy, and you know, you'll let go of any negative thinking when you enter your house, because it's not about you you know, living in a home and bringing all of that negative energy there, or bringing all of the dis-ease, but it's about you allowing yourself to see, okay, you know, whatever happened outside, and I don't want to bring that in my home. And in my home is where I feel love, is where I feel joy, and where I feel like I can share my love with my close ones. You know, allow things to be transmuted, allow the pain that you were or anyone was feeling outside to be transmuted into one which is of love. You're always going to see love in your home. And again, if there's any feelings of doubt, these will definitely be transformed. Okay, there's always a sense of upliftment, boosting the mood, and allowing each other to elevate, allowing each other to see their own kindness, to see their own happiness. Okay, that is how your new home is going to feel. Purely happy. Nothing is going to invade this happiness that you've built for yourself. Okay, so next up we have, what qualities can you bring into your new home? So we have judgment with breakthrough and recovery. We've got the Seven of Cups with fantasy and visualization. And then we've got surrender to wonder and awe. So open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So what I'm seeing here for you is you're going to be feeling, well, the qualities you can be bringing is, you know, inspired action. Okay, perhaps you may, on your daily walkabouts or wherever you go when you leave the home, there's a sense of you coming back in and bringing like these fresh new ideas, fresh new insights into the home. There's a sense of you making good choices in your home because of how inspired you was outside and inside your home. So there's a sense of you bringing new fruitful ideas, you feeling inspired, and you feeling as though you can create a lot of things for yourself. There's this sense of you opening yourself up to new possibilities, new routes, and new forms of things that you would like to perhaps invest in, indulge in, or perhaps just leave it as a pure, simple fantasy. But there's this feeling of good ideas, good thoughts, positive, new, fresh approaches coming towards you. So your mind will be opening up more to what's outside of you and what's actually within you and what you would actually like to create. So you may be somebody who is a visionary and somebody who can see you know, what you would like to bring into your home. You can see the type of magic that's around you, and you can see all the beauty in life. So that sense of inspiration is coming into your new home. Okay, so next up we have any special things you'll be connected to in your new home. So we have the Knight of Swords with mental tenacity, so yeah. We've got the Lovers with decisions and clarity. And then we have surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So what I'm seeing for you, perhaps you may be feeling connected with waking up upon sunrise is something that's going to really capture your eye. Perhaps you have a good view of the sunrise in your home and it's going to feel like a place of serene and serenity, or it could be the sunrise as well, watching that go down. Again, you've got a good view of it, so it feels relaxing. Perhaps you may feel like you're in a film, or you may feel like you're in a movie. Something is going to feel unreal about the sunrise and sunset. It's not just the sunrise and sunset, but it's the view about it as well, and the type of position in regards to how your home is facing the sunrise and sunset. And again, I'm also seeing there's going to be somebody that you're going to be very close with within the home. Perhaps this could be a partner or somebody that's actually very close to you. This could be your best friend, it could be a friend, but it's looking like somebody that is a male figure and it's going to be very close to you. I'm also seeing as well something about plants here. You'll be connected to your plants. Perhaps you may like going to buy flowers often, or changing up the flowers within your home. That's definitely something that's going to bring a sense of peace to you. I'm also seeing as well, you may have like these special books in your house. You may have a library or you may have a bookshelf, but this is something where I'm seeing you're connected to your learning and you're connected to always increasing your knowledge, okay, boosting your foundation and allowing yourself to, you know, just feel inspired by what you read. That's what I'm picking up for you so far. So next up we have, how can you help acquire this new home? Okay, so we've got the 10 of Wands with burdened and dutiful. We've got the Page of Wands with play and inner child. And then we've got surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So how you can help get this home for yourself, my darling, is do not give up. Okay, the Ten of Wands usually talks about somebody taking on more than they can chew, or going through the last hurdle. You know, this person, they don't look very comfortable, like literally. It seems like they're taking on a lot and nobody's really helping. So if you're not getting the support you need, it's right now, it's fine and it's okay. Just know that you can do this all by yourself. You're very strong and you're very wise, you're very intelligent, and you've got all the tools necessary for you to do this, okay? You do not need anyone else to help you acquire this new home right now. It's about you continuing to strive on. And with the play and inner child, do know that it's okay to have fun with manifesting a property for yourself, because what's the point in manifesting something if it doesn't feel good, or if it takes all the joy away? It doesn't feel as fun anymore, and it doesn't feel like a little playful game. All right, we don't want to be so serious you know, in requiring this property that we actually lose the spark of life. We lose the spark of our own energy, our own innocence, our own essence. We want to make sure that we're having fun alongside taking it serious, but we want to have fun with acquiring this new property. So have a little playful game, okay? Perhaps, you know, have the type of home that you would like to live in, the idea of it in your mind, and then go on different property websites and see if you can find one that matches the one that's in your mind's eye. That's a sort of fun game, okay? Because you never know what you may find, right? There's a plethora of ideas and innovations and inspirations in types of properties that you can actually acquire that's outside. So have a little fun with it, because if you do find one that actually meets with the type of idea that you actually have, you know, it makes it more fun. It connects the dots and it brings in this magic again to your life, and it's like, wow, I've made a house that was in my head into something that's actually physical and tangible. What next can I create in my mind that I can get my hands on? Do you know what I mean? It's fun rather than just searching for a property because I need one. No, let's change the status quo. Let's have a little bit of fun. Even, you know, for example, you may be looking, you may have a type of bed in your mind that you would like to sleep in, and then you go on different bed websites and see if you can find the one that matches, or you can find one that's even better. You know, it's about having fun rather than, oh, I need to find a bed. You know, that doesn't really sound fun or inviting, but I wonder what kind of bed I can find today. I want one that has silk feather pillows, or one that's got a mattress that makes me feel as though I want to get up in the morning, something that's going to bring me extra comfort, extra joy. And then you go out and then you go and find that type of mattress, right? It seems more fun rather than, oh, I just need to find a mattress. Oh, this one's okay. You know, it's different kind of energy. You know, allow yourself to see the magic in what you actually create. All right, my darling? Okay, so we have anything for you to let go of during this process. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords with endings and grief. We've got the Two of Swords with tension and opposition. And then we've got surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So again, if you're met with, you know, someone who is refusing to give you a property, or they're refusing to help you or support you in the right ways that you need to be met with, even though you know you're coming from a good place, just let it go. Okay, don't fight the tension. Perhaps you can try again in the future, and perhaps they may be a bit more open. But if in that instance it's not working well for you, then just let it go. Okay, perhaps the timing is not right. Perhaps the situation just needs a little bit of breathing time. And as well, it's about you letting these things go, and don't try not to cause like any tension between the connections and the relationship that you have with these people that is trying to help you find a property. You want to make sure that this is a most relaxed process, okay? And you want to be speaking up in a way that's going to be in alignment with your truest desires. You want to be heard in the right ways, not coming across in the wrong ways. So yes, it's just this inclination of just being patient right now and allowing things to unfold when the time is right, okay? Again, you may be met with a block right now of something because it's not working, but again, we must remember, you know, things have its times, things have its seasons, and it's definitely about you knowing that you will be met with the right person at the right time, or, you know, the person that you may have been in contact with may have pop up surprisingly with the property, or perhaps they may contact you about something, you know, to give you some sort of hope in regard to the future. So you mustn't give up, but you must always approach the situations coming from a place of being calm, being patient, and being understanding, because if we oppose the situation, you know, fire meets fire, it doesn't really get anywhere. But knowing how we can keep our own cool, and the other person can as well, and they'll be more inclined to help us, knowing that we're coming from a heart-centered place and not a place of irrationality, okay? Not a place of being deceived, and not a place of you know, deception. All right, so my loves who've picked pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please do let me know your thoughts down below, just how well this reading has gone for you, and I'll be sure to see you again in one of my next piles. With that being said, please do take care for now. Bye. Alright, so pile number 3, welcome first and foremost to your reading. So we would like to know, what type of environment would you desire to live in? So we've got the 6 of Swords with analysis and logic, we've got the 6 of Cups with nostalgia and cleansing, and then we have surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal, do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So my darling, what it's looking like for you is you're looking to move away, okay? You're looking to move away towards somewhere that's going to bring you a lot of sense of peace, a lot of sense of vitality, somewhere where you feel like you can be free again, somewhere where you feel like everything around you is just fun. Like there's no sense of restrictions, there's no sense of people moaning at you, there's no sense of having like neighborhood watchers, you know, those kind of feelings and vibes. Like you want to move to an environment that's going to remind you of perhaps like your childhood. If you had a good childhood growing up, perfect. If it's not your childhood, it's bringing you back to a memory where, or a time and place where you felt like you were living your best life, okay? That type of energy is coming with you to your new home and to your new environment, okay? You're going to be placed somewhere where it feels enchanting, where there's lots of perhaps activities outside for you to indulge in. You know, there's lots of events that you can take part in. There's a sense of a community that's together and for each other, a community that wants to inspire kids, that wants to inspire adults, that wants to inspire the elderly. There's something for everyone in this community, and there's a sense of everyone here is high vibing, everyone here is just enjoying life, everyone here doesn't take their life too seriously either. Like they understand the different cycles of life, they understand, you know, kids being kids, they understand adults being as children, or adults having that childlike spirit within them, adults being inspired, adults having fun again, you know, adults being mature, adults being sensible. Like there's a sense of understanding all cycles of life and still wanting to enjoy, still having this sense of peace around the community, because everybody's got an understanding of how people are and how people operate, and everyone seems here to keep the peace, my darling. Okay, so next up we have, how does a new home feel when you enter it and relax? So we've got the King of Pentacles here with Craftsman, we've got the Page of Swords with Changeable Actor, and then we've got Surrender to Inner Peace. So cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So when you enter your home, I'm sensing you're someone, you've come to shake the room in a sense, because you're somebody who enjoys transmuting your energy. You enjoy I was gonna say, like, playing devil's advocate, or having this energy within you where you could be I don't know, Spider-Man today, and then you could be Michael Jackson tomorrow, or then you could be Whitney Houston, and then you could be Elvis Presley, or then you could be Central C, and then you could be Doja Cat, or then you could be, I don't know, but the list is endless. I'm just saying, in terms of people and their energies and their attitudes, like, you are somebody that can shift into different energies to enable you to I want to say accumulate what you may have learned outside, or what you may have been indulging in outside. There's a sense of you always feeling uplifted and you always feeling happy, you trying out new things. So when you enter your new home, it's gonna feel as though it's new and it's fresh and it's different. There's something new for you to feel, but whatever thing you're feeling that's new within the home, it's gonna make you feel at peace. Okay, I don't know, but I'm getting like this rebellious energy, this energy that wants to rebel against normal things, but in such a playful way where it's good and not for the bad. So I'm sensing it's more of your energy that changes over time. Like, you shift into different roles, you can shift into different characters and feel like so happy and so at peace, you know, being able to change character, you know, like in the movies there's different type of characters. It's like you can adopt each one and still remain in alignment with yourself. Okay, like whatever you work at or whatever you do, whether you're, you know, looking after kids, whether you're cooking food, whether you're tidying up, you know, whether you're working on your own self-care, you have like these different energies you adopt, and each different one makes you feel good because you know how to adjust to make yourself feel better, adjust to make yourself feel the inner peace within your home. So your home, it always feels new, it feels different, and it always feels like you can invite new energies into it and make it feel peaceful. Okay, so next up we have, what qualities can you bring into your new home? So we've got the sun with harmony and bliss, we've got the moon with illusion and fear, and then we've got surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off and regroup and give the situation some breathing room. So you are somebody who is going to be able to see things that don't work. You're going to be able to see, you know, things that may be kept hidden in the dark, and you're going to be able to bring the positivity out of these situations. Okay, so if you are in situations that perhaps that you feel like you're surrounded by injustice or illusions, or you're kept in the dark about things, you're able to transmute this energy into happiness and into something that's actually going to provide some sort of positive abundance for you. Like, you're somebody that's going to be able to understand people on all levels. Okay, perhaps you may be able to feel people quite deeply. Okay, and their energy may rub off on you when you're having interactions, but again, this is where you don't allow the fears of other people or the illusions that they may bring to you to come into your family home. That is something that does not happen. Okay, you transmute all these illusions or these fears into something that's gonna provide you with some sort of happiness. You always stay positive, you've got positive thinking. There's a lot of positivity that surrounds you, and it rubs off on other people as well. So your energy here is going to be one where you can see the positives in all situations. You can transmute any energies of darkness into energies of upliftment. Okay, there's a sense of relaxation for you as well, and there's this sense of self-discovery and cleansing. Okay, you're going to be able to cleanse energy, so energies in the home are pure and of happiness. That's what's coming into your new home. And You're not going to allow people to disrupt the energy in your new home either, because it will be transmuted into something that is happiness, okay? There's no room for nonsense here. There's only room for upliftment, okay? Okay, so we have any special thing you will be connected to in your new home. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles with mastery and reputation. We've got the universe with opportunity and travel, and we've got surrender to spirit. So once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So you may be someone who invests a lot in their work. Perhaps you may have a hobby that you work on in your house, or perhaps you may work from home. There may be a business you may be creating, or there may be creative projects that you may be working on that you'll be very connected to. You may be somebody who is a painter, a drawer, or somebody who is an architect. You may also be somebody that works with energy work, or somebody who is connected to spiritual practices within the home. You could also be somebody who may be connected to the outdoors, so your garden as well will be a special place for you. But I'm having this sense of there's a room in your home that is very connected to your sense of peace. So there's going to be a special room. Perhaps it could be a room where you work, or a room where you pray, or a room where you just regain your sense of peace, okay? There is a sense of having a room that is dedicated to refreshing and cleansing your mind. You may also be connected to candles in the home. That could be something for you. You may be somebody who's connected to self-care as well. So perhaps you may have a lot of stuff that improves your self-image as well, and things that help with your health and with your digestive system. So those are the things that I'm seeing for you so far. All right, my love, so next up we have, how can you help get this new home? So we have the King of Swords with intellectual. We've got the Two of Pentacles with indecision and priorities. We have surrender resentments with holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. We have surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So my darling, what I'm picking up for you is, do not be afraid to make the move, okay, in regards to getting this house. You must remember that you are very smart, okay? And of course, you know, sometimes it's not always constant wins in a straight line, okay? Perhaps there's ups and downs and there's mazes, as we can see here. But it's definitely about you knowing that yes, your house or your move is definitely a priority for you, but it's not about allowing, you know, what's happened in the past to negatively affect you. You know, if situations didn't work out in the past, it doesn't mean that you're going to be stuck and that you're not going to be able to get what you're wanting, but it means that just another path or a different way of maneuvering is what's needed right now for you to get this new home. Try a different pathway, try a different approach, okay? It's not always the same approach works for everything, but it's about trying different things and seeing how they can actually work for you, and not allowing yourself to remain in an attitude of feeling stuck or feeling as though you're trapped in your circumstances. But it's about you recognizing, okay, where you were stuck and how you can take yourself out of this stuck energy and put yourself in an energy where you can actually thrive, because you do have the knowledge to be able to acquire this house for yourself. And it's about you actually believing in your potential. You have already seen your potential where you've had positive outcomes. So use that in the future for when you're getting a property, so you're able to acquire this new thing for yourself. It's all about trial and error and trying different approaches. Perhaps you may need to just change the way you approach this situation, change the way you approach people or approach getting a property to enable you to acquire this home. And if you're talking to somebody who doesn't make you feel good about a property that you're inquiring about, you know, you don't have to keep talking to them. Perhaps you may talk to somebody that is new, or perhaps you may approach them in a different way where the energy feels more genuine, it feels more subtle, it feels like things are more in your favor. Okay, just release any sense of control and just try the approach in a different way. And you must keep positive, because if you're feeling as though you're being threatened, or you're feeling as though you know, you're surrounded by injustice, that's exactly what you're going to see. So it's about you remaining positive and hopeful about the situation, and knowing that you will be helped in the right ways possible. All right, my lovely, so for the last section in the video, so we have the Fool with adventure and freedom, we have the Star with hope and good fortune, and we've got surrender, defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear non-defensive response. So this is about you actually believing in yourself and, you know, letting go of outcomes and actually just allowing yourself to be free. Okay, doing something different and still remaining hopeful on the outcome. Okay, don't be so in control of when things are going to happen or how things should happen, but you must have a more of a relaxed approach. Okay, you know in your heart that you're going to get to what you're wanting, and it's about you still having the hope, healing your energy within as well, getting rid of any feelings of mixed emotions, any feelings of feeling unbalanced, and allowing yourself to enjoy this process of gaining your property with you know, less sense of control but more sense of freedom, more sense of happiness, more sense of enjoyment, more sense of risk taking. Okay, allow yourself to feel the fun for this process, allow yourself to enjoy what's actually going on. Okay, don't be so in control of the outcomes, but allow yourself to know that you've got your eyes set out on something and it will come towards you. So my love, that was the end of your reading. Please do let me know how this reading has gone for you. Comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be sure to see you again in one of your next readings. So with that being said, take care for now. Bye.